Company is called Overwalk. Our slogan is stay above the bridge, walk over. So my name is Aviv Melman. I am an undergraduate major in business management, class of 2028. I wasn't born, but I lived in Gilbert, Arizona.
Hi guys, my name is Nee. I'm an undergraduate finance major, also class of 2028. I was born and raised in Ho Chi Minh City of Vietnam.
And then our last roommate is Alex Guzman, and he is a financial planning major. All right, so how we think our company covers the 4 domains. For morality, we said that we're doing what's right, making bridges, which makes it safer for students on campus. We also said civic-wise, it makes it a more popular area to walk around. I know Tempe is already a pretty popular city, but we think that building more bridges on campus will help bring more people together as they have more ways to walk around. Performance-wise, we're committed to problem-solving the high rates of jaywalking. That's the problem that we're addressing, the high rates of jaywalking and car accidents that happen, especially on roads like University, University, Lemon, and Apache. And then intellectual, we are seeking intuitive and unique ways to design the city's infrastructure. We'd like to make all kinds of bridges, nothing specific, so it's just kind of what the campus would need. And then just because we can, we said that we should for the company because it'll help provide more efficient and safer ways to travel, reduce the amounts of student jaywalking, because I've seen myself, a lot of people get tickets just for crossing the street, which I can understand it's hard to get to class on time, so sometimes people just have to. But we would like to reduce also the amount of time it takes to drive around on campus because there's more people walking, so the roads should be a little more open. And then we are a bridge making company. We're providing bridges in popular cities and college towns, whether it's Tempe, Tucson, Flagstaff. And we're working with various other companies and they get us our materials, but we build the bridges.
All right, for Overwalk, well, the name Overwalk reflects our company's missions to create safe, elevated pathways for pedestrians and cyclists, improving safety and accessibility, especially on college campuses where jaywalking is a common, and then also our name emphasized crossing over obstacles to enhance safety. Product and services. Well, we're offering different types of bridges, such as modern bridges, traditional bridges, or personalized bridges, which we will custom build to your own needs. Services and provided. Site assessment, we evaluate locations for optimal bridge designs and placement, consultation and agreement, construction and installation, safety features, and also community engagement.
So we're choosing Mark Cuban as our investor. These are our main reasonings. We think that he has a lot of experience as an entrepreneur and investor, which is exactly what we need for our company. And through a strong interest in tech and infrastructure, I think he's going to understand pretty well what we're going for. It's going to help guide us through the development process as it's a new company. And then community engagement, he's pretty hands-on in his engagement in companies, as we've seen on the show. We think that his commitment to social impact rhymes with our mission of creating safer campus environments, which I think is naturally fit for him. And then we also said that he has strategic planning experience. We think that he has a lot to add to our company and it'll help us wade through complexities of project development, as bridge companies not only cost a lot to run, but just to manage, so we think that he's going to be good to help with that. And then we said that he's a good fit for us because we think that he's going to be pretty aligned with our goals, and he has a pretty proven track record. We've seen some companies that he's worked with and we've been really impressed. And then the network that he's developed over time we think is going to open up many doors for our company, as well as his commitment to education. He has invested in education-related programs, and since this is meant for college campuses, we think that this would benefit him and us the most. And then some of our marketing strategies would include reaching out to school boards just to see if they can approve to build these bridges. We would also have video content, which can include social media, news, anything like that. And then we'll also have billboards. Since it is near the highway, it would be pretty easy to get it up on the billboard. And then this is if the school boards aren't available, we would meet with local government officials because they still overrule the school, kind of, when it comes to building.
Alright, I will briefly talk about our plan for our bridges, including the design, the manufacture, and the budget strategy. Manufacturing and construction. Once designs are finalized, we will coordinate with our factories across the country to manufacture the bridge components, such as material selection. We will prioritize durable materials that can withstand environmental conditions while ensuring safety. Prefabrication, manufacture components off-site for quality control and efficiency. Well, upon arrival of the components on site, we'll experience our contractor will handle site preparations, ensure that the area is ready for construction, including any necessary groundwork or foundation work. Assemble parts on site, ensuring safety standards are met. Design and planning. We begin with careful planning and design, collaborating with engineers and architects to create structural, sounds, and visually appealing bridges that blends with the campus. Site assessment, we will evaluate areas for bridge construction to ensure that they address specific safety concerns. We will use 3D modeling to visualize designs, and this will allow us to make any adjustment based on the feedback from stakeholders, including students and university officials. Talking a bit about our budget. First is our budget strategies. Such as for our budget strategies, this what we call resource allocations. We will ensure proper distribution of funds across capital, consumable, and human resources. Cost management, we will monitor expenses closely during construction to stay within the budget and avoid overruns. And for the expenses, this is just our estimate. Our total cost of capital resources is about $3,700,000, includes taxes, administration, engineering, and design. Our total cost of consumable resources are about $2,766,000, and total cost of human resources are about $1,300,000, such as for salaries for project manager, engineers, construction workers, safety personnel, and operators. So our total estimated cost to build one bridge is about $7.8 million. And selling prices. Our selling price per bridge is about $8,350,000 for an average 100-foot overhead bridge. So our anticipated profit per bridge are about $511,000, and our projected profit of 500 bridges are about $255 million, 500,000. Our funding request is $750,000 to support production scaling, marketing, and operational cost. And then for the personal profit share, assuming a 25% profit share, approximately $127,000 after selling one bridge, or $63 million after selling 500 bridges.
All right, so you may be asking why invest with us. These are our main 4 reasons. Our first being enhanced accessibility. Like we said, J-walking is pretty common, and I think having more bridges would make it more accessible to get places on campus. We also said sustainability initiatives. With more people walking, that means less people driving, which is really good for the environment, and we are a sustainable company. We also think it'll increase community engagement as there are more people out in public, so it's easier to plan events or just get the community together, which is very important in colleges. And then our last one, we said safety improvements. This will decrease the number of accidents hopefully happening on campus, which is pretty high on college campuses, so we think that adding these will help improve that. And then we are asking for $1,500,000 to start up our company in return for a 25% stake in our company. Thank you.